Let's get it. Yes, Sirski. Hey, we back. We back with some reaction videos. It's Freewenow.
Till it is backwards.
Yes, Sirski. And we got some great stuff for y'all today.
Great stuff. Great stuff.
We were just brainstorming. We might have another aspect of the channel coming soon. So stay tuned for that. You know what I'm saying? Stay tuned for that. You feel me? So we got some stuff cooking. We always working, bro.
Always working.
You know, and on that note, we was talking before this. Drake has a lyric that I love, right? People be making excuses acting like they taking their time. Bro, you're not working. Oh, I'm taking my time. I'm gonna try. I'm thinking about it. I'm gonna see about maybe if I don't know. I'm just really just sitting. I just want to let it marinate. I want to think about. No, you're making excuses. You're not taking your time. You just not working, bro. Y'all not working. Like, stop making excuses, bro. You're not taking your time. Oh, I'm going to just let, I just want to, fill it out. I just want to take my time and I don't want to overdo it. You're not working, yo. Go work.
They got him riled up today.
You feel me? Stop playing, bro. Catch fire. Like Kevin Hart in the stand-up. He said, catch fire. I need fire behind me going off. You know what I'm saying? I need bombs. Like I'm, you know what I'm saying? DJ. You know what I'm saying? Catch fire on. What you got for the people, bro?
All right. If you fail to acknowledge you're dying, you won't appreciate your living. In other words, you should live like tomorrow's your last and not die wishing you had more time.
There you go. There you go. Back at it again.
Back at it again.
The white vans. Okay, say that one more time.
If you fail to acknowledge you're dying, you won't appreciate your living. In other words, you should live like tomorrow's your last and not die wishing you had more time.
Quarantine. Quarantine. Yo, that was actually a crazy time.
Yeah.
It's going crazy off the quarantine.
Oh my gosh.
Off the live.
Tory Lanez had them going stupid.
Tory had them going bananas. BANANAS. Nah, for sure. All right, let's get into reaction videos today. Let's get into the first one.
Do y'all go to church regularly?
Not regularly, no.
Thank you. Why aren't they there? Because y'all not going to church.
Well, I know why. I know why though. So yeah.
Why don't you go to church?
It's more of therapy rather than instruction for how to get things accomplished.
Oh.
So it doesn't really resonate with me, to be honest with you.
I would have to agree.
Yeah. We had Nur Muhammad come in. He said it the best. He said, church in the Christian community is more about coping with life rather than conquering life. So
I think it depends on the church.
I think it depends on the church.
I've been to a lot of churches.
But I think some of my observation too is that church is actually geared towards women because
Talk about it, bro.
Talk about it. It is more for coping with life than it is conquering life. So I grew up in a household where we went to church, especially my mom. Mom was like, hey, we going to church on Sunday. Get up. Hey, Mom, I don't want to go. Get up.
No,
we're going to church. We're going to church. What you do last night? I don't care. Get up. We're going to church. So I grew up in that household where we definitely went to church on Sundays. But I understand completely what he's saying, right? I think as men going forward, we're tired of being at the point where it takes us going somewhere and going through everything, like breaking down, dealing with all the rights and lefts to get a solution, to get an answer. Like we want to go somewhere and we want to be trained to not fall into that trap, right? People come to church and all they do is throw all their sorrows, everything that's been going terrible in their life, and they're looking for some way to cope with it. They're looking for an out. I want to go there and learn. Like, how do I prevent being in a situation where I have to come here to cope with all these been going wrong? Give me the answers to conquer life, to work through life, right? Which is why I like reading the Bible versus just going to church, right? Don't get me wrong, like some people are able to communicate it different, but the Bible is a set of principles and steps to get to a kingdom. It is showing you, hey, if you do this, 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 and this is how you get to where I am. This is how you know me as God. You know what I'm saying? It's not saying, go through everything terrible, and then I'm going to give you the answer. It's like, hey, I'm going to show you examples of people who followed in my word, people who've done the things that I told them to do, and then amazing things that they were able to accomplish in life, right? We got to stop waiting. We got to stop discounting other people's mistakes and making the same ones. Let's transition the church to teaching us how to be better, teaching us how to be great, teaching us to avoid in these pitfalls, getting us out of the mindset. The only reason I could come to church is so that I can throw all my trauma in there. I can find a place to be okay with being down and sad. Like, nah, I'm trying to come to church and learn something. I'm trying to come to church and find the steps to building a better future, building a better person, not just going in there and crying about everything that's going on in life. Like, no, I can do that at home. I don't have to go there to get that. Give me an environment that fosters the growth and prevention of needing a reason to cope with life.
No, that's deep, bro. I agree with you. I think most men live our lives solving problems.
Yeah.
So when we go to church, we want to have a solution to how we solve problems. So I think right now, there's some good churches out there for sure. There's not an attack on the churches, but there, in the past, I've gone to different places and it's based on a feeling. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need to feel something. I want to feel like I had a great sermon, or I want to feel like, oh, this was a great word. I want to feel like, oh, I need to run around, or I need to feel like if I don't have a feeling, then it must not be good for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, if I don't have a feel, like a lot of times the best things for you hurt the most. Yeah. Right. So, and with that feeling, just call it what it is. With the difference between men and women are more so a little bit more emotional, a little bit, more in tune with their feelings. So, they may connect with a church that's more feeling based. Yeah. You know what I mean? But for men, we want to go to where, like you said, we want solutions. Yeah. You know what I mean? So that's why, to your point, reading the Bible, you're going to get solutions. It's solutions to your life. Yeah. Like, they could call it solutions. You know what I'm saying? The Bible is literally solutions to life to be successful. Period. Yeah. You know what I mean? So I think that's the difference, and that's why some men don't really connect with it, because we also can see through, the bravado, the hoopla, the ambiance, the whatever's going on. The show. Like, the show. Like, we can see past the show. You know what I'm saying? And, it is what it is, but, women like a show. You know what I mean? So, but we're more like, okay, meat and potatoes. I need to take this and I need to go conquer life. Yeah. For sure. I should be able to leave church and go invest in stocks. You should. And that's the thing about it, bro. Like, even let's get into it then. In the Bible, when in Matthew, I think it is, they're describing like what is the kingdom of God like? Like what is the kingdom family like? And they described it. They're like, okay, it's like you go and you have a new environment, you go to a new town, and I gave you 1 talent, you 2 talents, right? And then the other person, I want to say 5, right? And long story short, you talking about investing in stocks. He was like, you could at least put your money and gain interest on it. You went and hid your talent. You know what I'm saying? Like, even in the Bible, he's like, you're supposed to invest what I give you to make more. Yeah. You're supposed to, you just buried it. Yeah. You didn't even at least put it somewhere to where it's going to accrue interest. Compound. You didn't even put it to where it was going to compound. Yeah. And that's a tip in the Bible that's like, oh, my money needs to be compounding. Yeah. My money needs to be growing for me. Right. So like you said, I should be able to leave church and be like, all right, you know what? We're taking our money out the banks. We're putting it in stocks. We're finna invest in some real estate. We're finna go and get some land. They talk about gold and silver. Maybe we should be investing in gold and silver. Yeah. That's the thing that's been around since Jesus was walking. Yeah. And it's still around right now. Land has been around then. It's still around right now. You know what I'm saying? Compound interest was back then and it's still around right now. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So for sure. No, absolutely. We don't just say things to say it. You feel me? Like, it's really there. Like, we really reading it. Really reading it. Really, really. Really, really nice.
In here, there's a study that you write about Lexus, right?
Right. Now, the problem with Toyota was they were making their cars in Japan, exporting them to America. And for the American person, or the average US person, it was still a Toyota. It represented reliability and quality, but it didn't quite represent opulence and luxury. Yeah. So one day, the story is told like fable, but they're sitting in a board meeting. And one day they're having a conversation about what are we going to do with this problem. And they thought the problem was about pricing. Yeah. And out of nowhere, a little voice from the back said, this is not a pricing problem, it's a brand problem. We've built a brand that represents one thing. We have a market that associates our brand with one thing. Yeah. We're trying to sell them something different. Yeah. So we should just, rather than change the car, just change the logo on the the car. You know how you know when you're driving the wrong cars? If I ask you what car you drive and you tell me the derivative, not the brand. So if I said, what do you drive? You drive GT. You say I drive a GT86. You don't tell me I drive a Toyota Coupe.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
Because a person drives an Aston Martin doesn't go, I drive a DB9
Yeah,
or a
yeah,
Vanquish. You
yeah,
ask, what do I drive? I drive an Aston
I
Martin.
drive a Bentley.
You get it? I
Like
drive a Bentley.
Yeah.
I don't need to tell you if it's a Mulsanne or if it's Continental or it's a Bentley. So the boy says, change the logo.
Yeah.
And I go, what do we call it? And the answer was, what is it? It's a luxury product. What do? We export it. And to whom? To the US. They said, so what is this thing? It's a luxury export to the US.
Lexus.
It's a Lexus. And they created the brand Lexus. And now today, Lexus is the third largest luxury brand in the US.
Third largest luxury brand in the US. What I love about this, right? It also goes into that quote, that perception is reality, right? He said, Toyota has built up a perception of reliability, durability, but it doesn't give people that luxurious feeling. You know what I'm saying? He said, when somebody's telling you they drive a Toyota, they're going to tell you the derivative. They're not going to tell you it's a Toyota. They're going to tell you the specific it is. And you're like, oh, what type of car is that? And then they'll tell you the Toyota. But if you drive a Bentley, you drive an Aston Martin, you drive a G-Wagon or a Benz, you're going to be like, oh, I drive Benz. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's the perception of the product that you're giving out to people. You have to be able to present it to them in the way that you're trying to brand your product, right? If you want to build a luxury car system, you want to build a luxury clothing, you want to build luxury anything, it has to exude, it has to breathe that type of ambiance to people when they hear it, when they see it, when they think about it.
Right.
So you have to be able to rebrand certain things, right? You have to be able to mold everything you got on going. Like, this is the reason we make these shirts. This is the reason we do the podcast, right? So when people hear about Freewenow, you know what I'm saying, they're thinking, hey, getting free. I'm thinking real deep conversations. I'm not thinking about the same stupid stuff that everybody talks about. I'm thinking about something with quality. I'm thinking about something with depth, right? But if we got on here and we acted a fool, we just drunk on here, going crazy, cussing all the time, talking about stupid stuff, like when they heard Freewenow, they're going to automatically perceive, oh, they just be joking. Nothing's going on, right? It's the type of presentation that you give to people is how the perception of what you're building is going to be divvied up, and that is going to dictate who consumes your product, how they talk about your product, how they inform other people, how they sell it, how they move it, where they wear it, how they go about it. Like, somebody's not going to go and listen to Freewenow in the club. You know what I'm saying? They're not going to put our stuff on in the club. They're not going to put our stuff in when they're trapping or doing something stupid, right? But they might go in the bank and throw it on. They might, you know what I'm saying? They might be around their friends and family and trying to teach them something and throw it on. You know what I'm saying? Because the perception is that we're getting you free, right? We're teaching you something. When you watch this, you're learning something. So what we're building is going to be in those environments. Those are the people we're going to attract, right? So be able to present whatever product you want the way that you want it to be consumed.
For sure. Everything matters. Nothing happens on accident.
Nothing.
So these names of brands, right? Lexus, they just broke it down for you. Luxury export to the US. Like, everything matters.
Yeah.
Like, don't think that it doesn't matter. Don't think that you can't, success happens on accident. You have to be intentional about everything. You have to be intentional. Like he said, how do you want people to receive you? Mm-hmm. How do you want people to receive your brand? Like, you're a walking billboard. What do people see? Break this down. What do people see when they see you? What do people see when they see you? What do they get? What is their what awakens in them? What is your aura? What is your ambience? When you think of me, what do you think about? That's a brand. Your Instagram, your social media, that's a brand. You're a walking billboard. So now every time I see you, or I see your page, or whatever that you're showing to the public, that's what I'm going to receive you as. People don't see you the way they see you. They see you the way you see yourself. Mm-hmm. People don't see you the way they see you. They see you the way you see yourself and how you treat yourself. So we walking around, we working out, we look like we been in the gym and we eating right. That's because we cherish ourselves. So now when they see us, they gonna be like, oh, y'all look like y'all play for the Raiders. You know what I'm saying? That's what Boo Capone said.
Boo Capone.
You feel me? But like, he got that because the way we carried ourselves, we in shape. And so now he's like NFL football player.
Yeah.
He didn't think homeless hobo. You know what I'm saying? Like, he thought NFL football player, right? So when they see you, what do they see, right? Everything's intentional. Everything is on purpose, right? When you're building a brand or you're going out, and this is another thing, you know, I'm gonna get it off. This is why I have such a dissatisfaction, a lack of appetite for people that are obese, people that are overweight, because that's your brand. That's your billboard. If you want to walk around and everybody see you as somebody like that, imagine what your house look like. Imagine what your car look like. Imagine what other things that I can't see are actually like. You feel me? Like if I see you walking around overweight and obese, I can only imagine how your life looks. Like you walking around like that, that's a lack of discipline. I have no discipline for myself. I can't even trust myself to stop eating when I'm full. I can't even trust myself to put the fork down to say no to that dessert, no to that unhealthy thing, no to that fried food, no to that. If I can't trust you to trust yourself, why would I trust you?
Gluttony
and drunkenness is in the same verse in the Bible. They're a word apart. God literally says, don't trust people that are gluttonous and drunkens because it will lead to poverty. Go look it up. It's in Proverbs. It will lead to poverty. So drunkenness, and it's also a few verses down from him talking about prostitutes in the Bible. Solutions. Anyway, what I mean is your brand matters. You're a walking billboard, and stop being obese. It's not body shaming. You're shaming your own body.
Yeah.
You're actually shaming yourself. Me holding you accountable for being overweight, for you not being able to push off and move the plate away.
Yeah.
You can't go and walk, run, crawl. You can't do nothing. You just sit around and eat.
Yeah.
Nah, I can't trust you.
I hate how they make it a problem for you to tell somebody what they are. Like when somebody comes in, they're like, "You're black." I don't be like, "Oh no, bro. Don't say I'm black, bro.
You cannot.
You cannot say I'm black.
I don't identify as black.
I don't identify as black. I do not. I identify as just a man. I'm not black.
I'm not black.
You know what I'm saying? Like when people come in and
what?
call me black, I'm not scared for them to say black. But if I come in and be like, "You're fat," they're like, "Don't say that.
Don't do this.
Don't say that. No, you can't call them fat.
Can't say that.
I can't call you what you are. If I see an apple, I call it an apple. Is the apple mad? It's about to get eaten either way. You know what I'm saying? It's about to get eaten either way. So it doesn't care that I called it an apple. But if I call somebody fat, everybody's like, "Yo, bro, that's rude. That's mean." No, I'm just calling you what you are.
I'm observing things and I'm calling it like I see
it.
And you're mad at me.
You're mad at me.
You're mad at me for
me. What you did?
For you mad at me for what you did.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you know what I'm saying? You kind of big.
You're mad at me because you're kind of big.
Yeah.
Wow.
This should not be a problem for us just calling stuff what it is.
Come on, bro.
Come on now.
How many genders are there?
I feel like there's two because like transgender. Yeah, but I feel like you either switch from a boy to a girl. Did you hear that? Not don't say that. Don't say that on camera.
Stop. I feel like it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Whatever you want to be, it's fine. It's okay.
Yeah, but I feel like they switch back and forth.
Yeah, but like, it doesn't really matter. Like you can be anything you want to be. It doesn't matter.
I'm sorry. I could watch that 40 times in a row. Did you see the look in her eyes when she's desperately trying to hold back objective truth from being shared by her friend because she's petrified that her friend will be crucified on the internet? That video speaks volumes to me about the power of scaring people into submission. Actually, it does matter whether or not men are men and women are women, because if we can convince people that your gender is fake or was oppressively assigned to you at birth by somebody who hates you, then we can convince you of anything. That is the slippery slope.
Tell me about that, Haas. What do you think? What do you think?
You know, there's a few things that get me riled up.
Get you riled up. Really grinds my gears.
Really grinds my gears. And it's that. Like we just mentioned, calling it like we see it. Telling you the truth. That's the truth.
Yeah.
That's the truth. At this point, it's less about, you're a homophobe, right? Which is even crazy to think that I don't agree with you. Now I'm phobic. Phobic means to be afraid of something, right? So you can be a heterophobe. You're afraid, but I'm afraid of heterosexuals. Like
afraid of straight people.
I'm afraid of straight people. Like no, a phobia is a sense of, fear, right? If you have a phobia towards something, I have a public phobia, right? Like I don't want to go out in public, like right. So like phobia means a sense of fear. So I fear you. I'm scared of you because I don't agree with you.
Yeah.
And then you can't say that on camera. So it's like, okay, it also shows you that it's fake. You don't even believe what you're saying because you said don't say it on camera.
Yeah.
So like off camera, you believe
you're gonna
something.
say whatever you want.
You're gonna say whatever you want and you believe something totally different.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And the truth is only for off camera. Like now we've gotten to a point where it's like you can't tell the truth on camera. It's not just about what they're talking about, gender and, gender fluidity and, identifying as whatever. Now it's becoming more so about the truth.
Mm-hmm.
Like the truth has now been, trampled on, stomped on. You cannot tell the truth now. So, and that's a dangerous place to go. When people live in a society where the truth is not on camera
or accepted,
the truth is, no, we're going to say what's fake, say what's false, because the truth, they don't need to know the truth. So then you get into where we're like, not Ender's Game, but we're in, Mockingjay. What is it? Hunger Games.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now we get into these societies now where it's like the truth can't be televised, the truth can't be shown. Now we live in these societies where, it's like, dang, what's the movie, bro, where Defiant? Is it Defiant? Anyway,
Divergent?
Divergent.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? We get into a society now where like Divergent, to where you have to accept what somebody tells you or we're going to imprison you for it.
Yeah.
We're gonna or kill you. Like that's a dangerous place. We're creeping over into a place where now you can't say the truth. The truth is not accepted, and if you do say the truth, then we're gonna mute you.
Yeah. I just don't like how we've gone into a society that, like you said, we can't call a spade a spade. We can't call an apple an apple. We can't call a fat person a fat person. We can't call a black person a black person. Like, we have to be able to accept the truths and digest that and live with that. If you don't agree with certain situations, you shouldn't be reprimanded for saying it on camera. You shouldn't be reprimanded for speaking your truth. Yes, there's ways that you can present it that are not disrespectful. I get that disrespect doesn't deserve a place, right? You shouldn't be disrespecting anybody, right? But you can tell somebody that there's something that they are. Like, I don't understand how it is so offensive to call somebody trans, or so offensive to say, hey, you switched your gender, and that's the life that they live. They understand how they got to that point. But me telling you what you did or calling you the label of who you are is disrespectful.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and then now they like you said, they bully you into it, or they constrict you by having everybody jump on your back when you say it in public, or you say it out loud. Hey, you can't say that. Don't say that on camera. You're about to get crucified on the internet. Bro, I don't care. Crucify me, bro.
Facts.
Crucify me on the internet. I don't
whatever.
care. Because I'm going to say the same stuff to my friends. I'm going to say the same to my family. I'm going to say the same stuff to y'all.
I don't care.
You know what I'm saying? If that's how I feel, it's going to be spoken, and you're just going to have to deal with it. And I could take the repercussions for that. Oh, we're going to cancel. I'm cancel. You can't cancel me because I got a purpose.
Facts.
You can't cancel me because I got a gift.
Facts.
Y'all going to forget about it in a week or two anyway.
There's too much going on.
You know what I'm saying? It's going to jump up everyone like, oh, cancel. And then after a week, y'all going to be right back in.
Facts.
And then the people that wasn't on the bandwagon jumping in be like, hey, I'm glad you said that.
Facts.
I appreciate you actually coming out and say that.
Facts.
That's important to me, right?
Facts.
We are fostering an environment for the kids that are coming up thinking that this is something that's normal. It's abnormal. It's not how things were meant to be.
No,
you were
facts.
either born a man or a woman. I mean,
Easy.
you can change it if you want to, obviously. You know what I'm saying? They got the surgeries, they got the different things. But if I call you what you are, you're just going to have to deal with it.
That should let you know how unnatural that is. You got to go have a surgery.
A surgery?
I have to.
You have to take pills and supplements to change it?
I have to do so much to change it, and you're like, that's natural? That's not natural. That's the most unnatural thing you've ever said.
Yeah.
I have to take pills and get a surgery to do something.
It's because I feel like a man, or I feel like a
I don't
woman.
really feel like it. Today I feel like, no, I really feel like, nah, bro. We're not doing that. You can't cancel the truth, yo. You cannot cancel the truth. The truth will always come to the light, period.
Yeah.
You cannot cancel the truth. The truth will always be here. And Myron Golden had a great quote. He was like, the truth is not afraid of a lie, but a lie is afraid of the truth.
You gonna lie on top of a lie so nobody understands the truth.
The thing about it is, with the community, the alphabet community, is that they add another letter every day. It's the same thing with a lie, bro. You got to lie. You got to lie. You got to keep the lie going.
Lying.
The lie never stops. There's no end to the lie. Now I got to lie about this. I got to lie about that. Now I got to tell the other person that I'm lying so he can help me lie. And then her and it never stops.
Never stops.
And that's the thing with that video. Speaking about the genders, it seems like, bro, it hasn't stopped.
Yeah.
Every day there's something new. Because it's a lie, bro. That's the thing about a lie. It has to keep going.
Yeah.
A truth, it is what it'll be. The truth yesterday, the truth today, and the truth tomorrow. That period. You don't need to keep saying, you need to come up with another letter. You don't need to have another environment. You don't need to have another thing passed. You don't need to have another legislation. You don't need to have another law. You don't need to have another this, another that. Bro, the truth is the truth.
Yeah.
A lie, you got to keep going. There's a new letter to their community every day, bro. It's a lie, bro. That's not it. Say what you want to say, bro. And at the end of the day, when they say me and my house, we're gonna serve the Lord. I'm going with God, bro.
Yeah.
The thing about it is, people feel the same way I do, but you're too quiet. Their community is not that big, right? But they're just so loud. So that's all you hear. But the people that actually know the truth and believe in the truth, they're quiet.
Yeah.
So if more people would stand up, you don't have to attack them. I'm not saying alienate them. I'm not even saying something needs to be done to them harmful or be dangerous. Like, no, I'm not saying all of that. Nothing. We're not going to attack them. There's nothing violence. No, nothing. We're not going to domestically. We're not going to abuse the bully. None of that, right? At the end of the day, I'm going to believe what I believe. And if you like this cereal and I like another, if I like Frosty Flakes and you like Cinnamon Toast Crunch, now if you don't like my cereal that I like, you're a Frosted Flake-ophobe.
Frosted Flake.
You have a phobia of Frosty Flakes, Frosted Flakes, because you don't like what I like. It's amazing, bro. It's so hypocritical. There's a community built around inclusive thought, built around everybody. You can be fluid, right? You can think what you want to think. You can feel how you want to feel, right? And so this is your community. But at the same time, you include all of these different themes of thought, but my thought is not included. Like, if I think differently than, like, you have built a community around including everybody's thoughts, why isn't my thought included? That's very hypocritical.
Yeah.
You have a society where it's like, oh no, everybody's welcome, everything is okay, everybody can think what they want to think, that's just how they feel, you can identify as whatever. But like, if I identify as a person that does not agree with you, then no, that's the thought we can't have. You know what I mean? Now you cross the line.
Yeah.
Because you have all these different, themes of thought, but then my thought is not. That's very hypocritical.
Yeah.
That's very hypocritical to think about that and be like, wow, I thought this was super inclusive. I thought everybody, give me my letter.
Give me my letter.
I want my letter.
S straight.
You know what I'm saying? Give me my letter. I don't agree. Now what? Now you can't. Now I'm afraid of you. I have a fear of you because I don't agree with you.
Yeah.
There's billions of people in the world. You'll never agree on everything.
Yeah. I hate how people try to take disagreeing with somebody as you hate them.
You hate them.
Or you don't like them. Or you want them to die or anything like that. No. Me and Hassan have disagreements all the time. We're damn near brothers.
I hate you because I don't agree with you, bro.
We have disagreements all the time. We do not agree on everything. I don't agree to everything what my mom says, my dad says, family, friends. I don't agree with them. But I'm telling you right now, they wouldn't call me phobic of them. I'm not Hassan phobic. Haas phobic. You know what I'm saying? Like,
what?
And the thing is, like, the crazy thing is I have relatives that are, you know what I'm saying, part of the community.
We have friends. I got black friends. I'm not racist. I got black friends.
I know people like that.
I got gay friends.
And they understand, even though I don't agree with what they're doing, I don't love them any less.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's just something we don't agree on. And if I tell them that, they're not going to be like, you hate us or I don't like you. They're okay with it. They understand. Hey, everybody has an opinion. Everybody thinks a certain way or a different way. Like, it's okay for that to be the cause. One thing that we're just trying to communicate, it is not okay to say something and just dial down somebody's truth just because it doesn't agree with what you think.
What you think.
You know what I'm saying? If I'm telling you, hey, you are this, and you're telling everybody you are this, but since I said it, oh no, he's part of the problem.
That's the problem. That's the
line.
That's the line.
You telling me what I am is the line.
That's the line. Stop it.
Come on now. Let's be open-minded.
Let's be open-minded. Everybody mind matters. Your mind matters. My mind matters. Let's be open-minded.
Open-minded.
But wait a minute. No, you can't do that. You close-minded. You can't do, but we're open-minded. Like, what?
Let's be open-minded.
Let's be open-minded.
Did we ever land on the moon? No.
He said no.
No.
Have we never been back? Has that been proven? If you go look at the videos from what Buzz Aldrin has said, and also I think it's really interesting, if you go watch the press conference after they land, look at how nervous the two people that are speaking are, and that they have a teleprompter on the desk. They look like they just was with Southwest and Big Meats back in the day. They got 300 of the things with the stamps on them. And they're like, how was your trip? And they're like, my trip was really good. I had a great time in California over. Like, and we have the technology to go, okay, we don't have cars that can go 100 miles per gallon. You want to tell me in 1956, we took people to outer space and with no gravity, they put the flag in the moon. The flag is waving. The flag is doing a Mario.
It's doing a Mario.
That's interesting. Thought it was no gravity. Or if it was, shouldn't the flag be moving upward?
What you think, Hosh?
No, bro, you know what? Here's the thing. Here's the thing. I'm not going to say he's wrong, bro. There's like, why haven't we gone back?
Yeah.
We went in 1956, according to them. I got to look that year up. I don't know. But like, regardless, bro, it's 2024, dog. We ain't go back yet. Nobody else has ever been there.
No more manned missions.
No. What other country has been to the moon? I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong, and I'll look this up while we're still going. But what other country has gone to the moon?
I don't know. I mean, there may have been one, but I don't know for sure. And
the thing is, like he said, bro, why is the flag not going up? I thought it was no gravity. Like, why is it?
That joint was doing a Mario.
Why is it? You know what I'm saying? Why is it doing the snake? It's literally snake. Like, why is it doing that, bro? I don't put it past them. I don't believe nothing the government say no more. I'm turning into a conspiracy theorist. Bro.
Oh God, here this guy go.
No, I am, bro. Because I question everything, bro.
You government phobic?
I have a phobia of the. Let me not say that. Let me take it back. Okay, we'll still be political. I love the government. The government's so great.
Government, you still saw my checks.
The government is great. I have no problems with the government. You know, you talk about canceling people, the government cancel you.
The government gonna cancel your life.
The government can cancel your life, okay? I don't want those problems. So, no, I take that back. We were on the moon. We went on the moon, and you didn't. Go America.
Nah, that's crazy. I mean, he said a lot of valid points. We don't got a car that can go 100 miles per gallon, but we went to the moon in 1956. 56. The crazy thing is, wasn't it a race to get to the moon between like all the countries? I'm gonna be honest, if it was a race, right, and this was very important to the public and I had to make it happen, I might put up a green screen too.
It's a movie about it.
First black man to jig on the moon. If I tell someone to be the first black man to jig on the moon and I could set up the whole moon setup, I'll be I told you, it's right here. With AI, I can be on the moon today. I can be on the moon in 5 minutes with AI.
With AI.
AI had me pop locking and dropping playing football.
Moonwalking on the moon.
I'm telling you.
I'm moonwalking on the moon. I'm the first black man to moonwalk on the moon.
I would have figured that we would have had some type of community over there by now. Like some type of travel. Hey, you want to go visit the moon? We're taking trips to the moon.
Bro, I'm looking it up right now.
I'm just trying to figure out the truth. I want the truth. Tell me.
To give me the truth.
Tell me.
That's what we're hyper focused on. And that's what gets you free is the truth. And that's getting to the podcast. Admit. Right?
Admit.
Right? Like the truth, bro. The truth will set you free, yo.
Did you find if another country went to the moon?
No. That actually walked on the moon?
No.
It seems like the US is the only country that actually had astronauts walk on the moon.
You know what's another thing? Somebody was like, if you look up a satellites, there's never any real pictures of them. Like if you go on Google and you type in a satellite, it's all like pic art type pictures.
Wait a minute.
It's no real pictures of satellites on Google. Hold on. I'm gonna look it up just to be sure.
Okay.
I think somebody told me that.
And this is the type of conversations I like to have. Like, I don't know what y'all be talking about. Like, y'all talk about, you know.
Look, the whole thing is just fake pictures.
Bro, what is life?
Nobody went to space and took a picture of the satellite. We don't got no satellites on the ground you can see.
Bro, what is life right now, bro? What is life? It says in China, first trip to the lunar surface, late 2013. You mean to tell me China, even if, okay, let's say they did actually get to the moon. They didn't get to it to 2013, but we got there in the 50s? Come on, bro. I don't believe it, bro. I think it was all a hoax, bro. Like you said, there was a race to the moon, there was a race in space, there was a space race. And a lot of dominance is around who can do something first.
Yeah.
Who was the first? Like Soulja Boy said, I was the first person to say, I had FaceTime before FaceTime was a FaceTime. Or kiss me through the phone.
Kiss me through the phone.
Kiss me through the phone. You feel me?
He might have been the first.
He might have been the first person with FaceTime.
I remember that music video.
You feel me? Soulja Boy type, right? But dominance is given to the people or a person to feel like they're the first to do anything.
Yeah.
That's why Christopher Columbus was like, oh, I discovered America. I was the first to do this.
Even was in the completely wrong spot.
You know what I'm saying? Like, in the wrong spot, and there was people already here. But
yeah.
Anyway, so you want to be the first to do anything. I was like, I put you on a song. Who put you on this song? I was the first person to put you on this song. I'll put you on this song, yeah. Right? It's a dominance associated with that. So I think America wanted to assert our dominance, and they put it together on a green screen, bro. It's a movie about it, bro. We got to watch the movie and do a review.
Okay.
It's a movie about it right now. They've been doing trailers for it about the whole moon escapade and how it was really a hoax and they had a green screen.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro, we gotta watch that.
Jigging on the moon in 5 minutes.
Jigging on the moon.
Get on our page. I'm gonna be jigging on the moon.
Do the ratchet. I'm doing the ratchet on the moon. That
was the last one, I think.
Yeah. So what is our biggest takeaway?
Our biggest takeaway from all these videos?
Yeah.
It should be okay to tell the truth on the internet.
Mm-hmm.
In life, wherever you want to be, it should be okay to present the truth.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if we went to the moon in 1956.
I don't know. Did we
actually
actually go?
I'm confused.
I
don't understand. Did we not? Can somebody present me with the Wikipedia link?
Facts.
The facts. I need the moon facts.
I need the facts.
I need
give
the
me
description.
The car facts.
Somebody show me a moon rock and then give me a picture. Somebody FaceTime me on the moon. FaceTime me on the moon. Yeah. Then I agree with you, right? Presentation is everything. Like you said, you're a walking billboard. How you display yourself to people, what you call yourself around people is going to be the same thing they think when they hear your name. When you're not around, what are people saying about your brand? When you're not around, are people saying this is a terrible brand, this is awful? And then when you come around, they're like, yeah, you're a cool guy.
Right.
But are people speaking highly of you because of the way you present what you got going on?
Right.
Presentation, perception. That's why they say it's everything, right? Because that is what people are going to believe, and that's how people are going to treat you.
Right.
And we not going to church because we're tired of finding ways to cope. We want to find ways to learn and to dominate.
Seek the truth. I think everything we said, bro, get back to the truth, bro.
Get back to the truth.
Get back to the truth. Let's stop trying to suppress the truth. Talking about you can't talk about truth on camera.
Yeah.
Did we actually go to the moon, bro? Just tell us the truth. You know what I'm saying? Just give us the truth. Okay, give the truth about genders. Just give it the truth. Because a lie, you got to add a letter every day. Lie has to keep going. You know what I'm saying? Like, at this point, they're just, bro, it's just A through Z, bro. It's A through Z. Obesity, not a fan. It shows lack of discipline.
Not a fan.
Push away from the plate. Tells me a lot about you. Push away from the plate. Put the fork down. Come on. We better than that. You better than that. You're better than that. You look in the mirror every day. There's a quote in the Bible, right? A verse rather. And it describes, and it's like, hearing the truth gives the example. It's like hearing the truth. Literally, this is in the Bible. I don't make this up. The Bible's already written. I don't want y'all to think I got on the show and I wrote something in the Bible and we just gave a bunch of copies out. Like, it was already there. All right. So you hear the truth, right? And it literally says, hearing the truth, hearing the word of God, right, is like, it forces you to change. It forces you to do better. It would be like to hear the truth and not change would be like you to go up, wake up, look in the mirror, see that you're disheveled, your hair's not done or whatever, you got stuff all over your face, right? And not fix it and then leave and forget what you look like. Essentially, what it's saying is that looking in the mirror and seeing all these deficiencies that you could change, make yourself look better, is the same way as hearing the truth and it forces you to do better. So you hearing the truth and not changing is like you looking in the mirror and not changing everything that you just saw.
Yeah.
You feel me? And that's how I feel about obesity. How could you wake up every morning and see that and not want to change?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we serious?
And not just not want to change, but actually do it to change.
Actually,
you can
do
want a lot of
something.
things, but if you don't do anything
That
to actually
part.
make it happen, it ain't gonna never happen.
That part, yo. And here's the thing. And I know. I'm dragging it. I'm beating a dead horse. I don't care. Right? This is what the podcast is about. Right? So with with obesity, right? Working out, they say, what is worship, right? We had Alexandria on here and she was talking about what is worship. I had the book Worship Over Worry, right? And she described it as a heart posture. In the Bible, it describes worship as a heart posture. So where's your heart? Worshiping God is not always just singing a song. Like praise and worshiping is not always just, let's just sing a song to God. We're going to do praise and worship. Now it's the praise and worship section. Now we're going to sing a song to God. You can work. I can right now. I'm worshiping God by even talking about him. I'm worshiping God by telling you, bro, I'm so thankful. I'm so grateful. That's worship. It's a heart posture. To my point, God describes your body as your temple. I'm worshiping God by working out because I'm telling you, I'm going to take care of what you've given me. You put me in this body. I'm going to do everything I can to live as long as I can, to take care of it as best as I can. This is a gift that you've given me, my body. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to worship you by working out and taking care of it. So now I see working out, bro, as a form of worship to God because my body's a temple and I'm going to take care of it. Somebody gives you a gift and you just throw it around. Like growing up, right? Like my mom, you know what I'm saying, give me some dope shoes, some Jordans or whatever I wanted, right?
Running through the mud with them.
And I'm just playing at recess with them.
Yeah.
These are some expensive shoes and you just running through gravel.
Put on your outside shoes.
Put on your outside shoes. I'm not going to go cut grass in some $200 shoes.
No.
Because I'm taking care of it. I'm showing appreciation for the gift that you've given me by taking care of it. So if you don't take care of your body, you're basically disrespecting God and saying, yo, I don't appreciate it and I'm not taking care of it and I don't appreciate the gift that you've given me.
Yeah.
I don't appreciate it. Because if I appreciated it, I would take care of it. So I'm not body shaming you. You're shaming your body. I'm not body shaming you. You're shaming God.
I'm just telling you what it is.
Don't look at me as if I did something wrong because you did something wrong.
Yeah.
Now you did something wrong and I'm calling you out for it. Now, that's where we draw the line. Because I said something about it. Now we're not gonna draw the line of you not stop eating. We're not gonna draw the line of if you taking care of your body and actually getting up and working out and not being lazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're not gonna draw the line there. We're gonna draw the line when you say something about it.
Yeah.
That's the line. Pardon me.
Choosing not to acknowledge something does not mean it's not real.
Say that one more time.
Choosing not to acknowledge something does not mean it's not real.
Just because we don't say it now, it's not here.
It's like when you're a kid and you hear something in your house and you just throw the covers over your head and you just go to sleep. I mean, the noise is still there. What you thought you saw, it was probably still there. It's not going anywhere. You just don't move, right? You just stand there. But imagine living like that for the rest of your life.
You just put the covers over your head.
Imagine seeing something that's real and it being whatever it is, and you just throw the covers over your head and you're like, I'm going to stay here until whatever is real disappears and it's no longer real.
Like what?
You can't do that. You know what I'm saying? That works as a kid. You know what I'm saying? That works when you might have heard something, right? But in life, not acknowledging something does not make it not real.
That's a childlike mentality.
You know what I'm saying? If there was a person to walk in this room and just be staring at us and I just looked away and pretended like the person was not there.
Keith's not here right now.
The person's still there. The problem is still there.
He's not here right now. I don't see Keith.
Yeah.
I don't see Keith.
You can't do that. It's not how life works.
He's still right there. Just because I said he's not there doesn't mean he's not there.
The truth is the truth.
Man, catch fire. Bombs,
fire.
Bombs. Yes, sir, ski.
It's another one.
Another one. Another one. No DJ Khaled. Another one. What you got for the people, bro?
Hey, man, it was a great podcast. Just be on the lookout for the truth. And somebody please FaceTime me from the moon. Somebody please. You know what? Soldier Boy.
Soldier. That's what we need.
I'm going to get the truth.
Soldier Boy, call us.
Call us. Let me know. FaceTime me from the moon, Soldier. You be the first one to FaceTime me from the moon.
One. Soldier.
This
right here is
my swag.
Yeah. Soldier. Yo, look, we need Soldier Boy. If nobody can get it done, Soldier Boy can get it done. He can get it done. Soldier, hey, get to the moon, bro, and let me know. Because they capping. Big cap. I'm calling. Did we go to the moon? Big cap.
Big cap.
Big cap. Did we actually land on big cap? I'm not interested in the lies. Just not interested.
I want the truth.
I want the truth. Not interested.
Trying to get free.
Trying to get free, man. And you're lying. Stop yanking my chain. Pulling my leg.
The truth is free.
The truth
lies
is free.
Gonna cost you everything.
One more time.
The truth is free and lies are gonna cost you everything.
It's real spill. Real deal. Holyfield. Look, it's Freewenow.
Till it is backwards.
Yes, Sirski.